David Gordon Green, you trilogy making motherfucker. Shit. Hey guys, welcome back to We Watch a Movie. I'm Mike, and huge Exorcist news just came out today. This is wild. From the New York Times, reported through BloodyDisgusting.com, we just learned that David Gordon Green is not only making one Exorcist sequel, which by the way, it is a sequel to the original Exorcist, but we learned today that it's not going to be a sequel. There's going to be a trilogy of sequels, just like he's doing with Halloween. I don't know if he's going to direct all three of them, and I kind of wonder if he's going to, because another part of the news is that this is a huge buyout from Universal / Peacock. Yes, Peacock. The first film, it's going to be a straight to theatrical release. It is going to go theatrical, they're thinking 2023 that the first film is going to come out. But the other two, they're hearing could debut on Peacock. Peacock. I don't know what that means. So it's easy to say, oh my god, they're going to debut on Peacock, they're going to be a piece of shit. You can't really say that because these days, some of the movies that go to streaming, obviously, some of the movies are just as good as the ones that go theatrically. You know what I mean? Especially with everything going on after the pandemic, a lot of this stuff is veering towards that, and obviously this is another step in that direction. So you can't really say, it's not like back in the day when you'd hear a Hellraiser movie going straight to DVD or straight to VHS, or a Halloween movie or something like that. Halloween never did it, by the way. But when you hear a franchise is going straight to VHS, it used to be like, oh, it's gonna fucking suck then. Shout out Hellraiser Inferno though. That was dope as fuck. Peacock is apparently not doing well, because if you read this article, I mean, they just take big fat dumps on Peacock throughout the whole thing. So at one point, the New York Times article actually says the words, "the little watched Peacock," which it's just like, just put it all together, it's like they're saying, no one watches your small dick. They have named the actor who's going to play a father. Leslie Odom Jr. is the actor who was he's been in Hamilton, and he's been in One Night in Miami, Murder on the Orient Express, Red Tails. I'm not actually familiar with his work myself. He's going to be in Knives Out too, but Leslie Odom Jr. is going to play a father whose daughter becomes possessed, and in desperation he seeks out, guess fucking who? Ellen Burstyn. The 88-year-old Ellen Burstyn is going to have a role in this movie, who you'll remember played Reagan's mom in the original film. There's so many ties into what they're doing with Halloween in this, because you got, you look at Halloween, now Jamie Lee Curtis is 88 years old obviously, but you bring back a major star from the movie, you put him in this new version of it. It's a sequel to the original, and they're doing 3 of them. I mean, it's fucking wily how much of these steps match up with Halloween. What if they fucking tie the franchises together and then we find out Captain Howdy possessed young Michael Myers? I'm fucking joking with you. Screen Rant, put the keyboard down.
Put that cookie down! Now!
It just depends on how positive or negative you want to look at it. You can say, oh my god, they shouldn't be redoing the Exorcist. On the other hand, they've done it so many times, nothing's going to be worse than fucking Heretic, Exorcist 2, you know what I mean? They've already made shitty Exorcist sequels, so they're not hurting any legacy or anything like that, and it could be interesting. And there's also a case to be said, I know, why call it The Exorcist at all? Just make a possession film. It doesn't have to be called The Exorcist. Here you see, it kind of does, because they're actually bringing in an actress from the original movie, they're continuing the story, and David Gordon Green says he's doing a whole bunch of research on this to try to make it all very authentic and whatnot, and I gotta say I'm excited for it. I was one who shit on the television series. It's like, how are you gonna put an Exorcist TV series on Fox? It's gonna blow ass. But I was wrong about that, and a lot of people liked it. So I'm looking at this from a positive light. I think it's gonna be pretty cool. The direct-to-Peacock thing is a little bit weird, but it's actually, when you look at the price they paid for this, a $400 million plus mega deal is what Universal Peacock did to bring this package up. So I don't actually, now that I think about it, I don't even think that it's gonna be low quality when it goes to Peacock. Maybe it will still have David Gordon Green in the director's chair. Maybe it'll be up to the entertainment value of the first movie, because if you think about it, it makes sense. The first movie going in 2023, when, obviously we're leaning towards more streaming and huge movies being on streaming, millions and millions of dollars going to streaming movies. So they have to compete in that arena. But first, they want to make it a big deal by getting in front of everybody's face and putting it in theaters. Get that box office money up. Could you imagine if Halloween Kills debuted on Peacock, how many people would watch it after the success of the first one? It would be fucking insane. So, depending on how you look at the future, streaming, movie theaters, whatever, it could be a really smart move on their part. I hope that whatever they do a day and date. Because if the movie's amazing, I want to watch the second, the third movie in the fucking theater. I want to watch an Exorcist film at night in the goddamn theater. So as long as they give you that choice, I think it's cool. So yeah, debut it on Peacock, but give the people who want the theater experience the chance to go to the theaters and see it. I think that'd be cool. I'm not quite jacked to the tits level excited. I'm maybe jacked to the elbows. So comment down below with your all's thoughts. What do you all think about this? Are you slightly coming around to the idea of a new Exorcist movie? Or are you still saying, you get the fuck back in that desert Pazazu, you penis-eating motherfucker? Comment down below. Thanks, guys.